Most people probably don't need to move files at 14,000 megabytes per second, but for those who do, this drive is essentially a rocket ship for your motherboard. It is wild to think that we have reached a point where the bottleneck is no longer the storage, but how fast the rest of your system can actually keep up. When you hold this thing, it feels like any other M2 stick, but once it is slotted into a Gen 5 ready rig, the difference in load times for massive AI datasets or high-resolution video projects is honestly jarring. It just snaps into action without that slight hesitation you might be used to with older drives. What stands out is how Samsung managed to keep the heat in check. Usually, these high-speed Gen 5 drives run hot enough to fry an egg, but the controller here is surprisingly efficient. It is a 5nm chip, and that efficiency really shows when you are pushing it hard for an hour straight. You aren't going to see that annoying thermal throttling that plagues some of the competition, which is a huge win for anyone doing long-form editing. The random read and write speeds are where the real magic happens for daily tasks. Everything feels snappier, from launching heavy games to just navigating through complex software libraries. It is one of those upgrades that makes your entire computer feel like it just got a fresh install of the operating system. Now here is the catch. You really need a modern setup to get the most out of this. If you are still rocking an older PCIe 4 board, you are basically paying for a Ferrari and driving it in a school zone. It is overkill for a casual user, and the price tag reflects that premium performance. Also, while the Magician software is great for keeping things updated and monitoring health, it is another piece of background software you have to manage, which some might find a bit intrusive. But if you are a professional who lives in the timeline of a 4K project or someone who just wants the absolute fastest storage currently available, this is the one to beat. It is reliable, it is incredibly fast, and it feels like a piece of hardware that is ready for the next few years of computing demands. It is not just about the numbers on the box, but how it changes the flow of your work. If you have the budget and the hardware to support it, this is a serious piece of kit that won't leave you wanting more speed anytime soon.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.